I'm in Vietnam. I'm in Da Nang City, and I went and I found a person who is a writer on a gay app, and he was it was for hookups, but he said he was a writer. So I said, oh, well, that's interesting because I'm working on a writing project. I'd be interested in meeting you, and we can discuss writing. And I'm not interested in a hookup. Um, and he was English. So I thought, oh, a chance for me to speak some English, and because it gets kind of lonely here if you're not careful, because you're not speaking to anyone, and you realize after a while that you're not lonely but alone all the time, and I can tend to, if I'm not careful, end up staying in the hotel room and just watching a TV or YouTube videos that I think are uh, educating myself, but really it's just kind of a procrastination technique for keeping me from doing what I want to do, which is getting healthy and writing, doing a writing project, writing a book while I'm here, and a fast, down and dirty book. So anyway, I contacted this guy, and he got kind of right back to me. And then on the same day, I contacted him in the morning. By lunchtime, we're having lunch together in this beautiful, really nice vegan restaurant here, here in Da Nang. The food was exquisite, and the environment was one of my favorite places in all of Da Nang. It's very hip, very modern, and it's a vet, uh, uh, vet not veterinarians. There aren't people with dogs there. Uh, Vegetarian place, and so great because there are monks there in robes eating, because that's how vegan it is. That's how vegetarian it is. So anyway, I met this guy there, and he's very colorful, and he's my age, and he's white, and he has white hair. He's from London, and I'm from Los Angeles, and so we have some things in common. And then he starts reading some bits from his book, from his laptop, from his book that's almost done. And his book is about four people, men, my age, gay men. It's called, I don't know if this is a secret or not, but somebody who's over 60 is a sexitarian, I think. Not a Presbyterian, but a sexitarian. And so it's funny because you get to be this age, and are you having sex? I don't know. I don't know what sex means in Latin or wherever it comes from. But so the guy's book is like sexitarian. It's about these four friends who are gay and have lived through the whole gay thing, and then they're considering their life and what was its meaning and what does being gay mean, and the whole thing. So it's not a plot ruiner. It's not what do you call that? When you give away the plot of a movie. But it's interesting to me because he was first he read this first bit out of the book, and we're at this restaurant. It was kind of hard to hear, and um, notes are coming up. So anyway, the thing he was reading was really good, very intriguing. He read kind of long, but nevertheless it was good. I hear a lot of people read, and lots of times it's not that good. As a matter of fact, most of the time it's not that good. And then we started talking about other things and the time period that we were both in. The whole in the 80s, early 80s, the AIDS thing happened, and if you were gay, and there were no apps for gay in those days. And so I'm also writing, and I just started writing this. I don't know. I'm going to call it a book right now. So I'm writing this thing, and it's also about this time period. And so it was fascinating to me because I'm trying to write blindly. I'm trying to write in a way that is like I don't have an agenda. I have I'm going to do it. How do you say? The guy who writes all the horror. What's his name? He writes the horror books. People chopping off his feet. He's so God. It's tip of my tongue. Not Sam anybody. Starts with an S. Tall, thin guy. He plays in a band. Anyway, Steve Stevens. Anyway, so the way you write is you start and then you just keep on writing, and then you make it make sense at the end. So this is how I'm writing. But this is a guy who's my age who's written this entire huge volume of a book, and I would say that it's a little bit like gay sex, lifetime considerations, the whole weird gay kind of languagey thing, the secret society of gay, having sex, feeling useless, feeling worthless, the things that you go through when you get to be 60 plus, especially if you're gay, and you've lost your charm and you've lost your look. Uh, a lot of people have that time, not me, thank God. And uh, and so we're talking about this. We have so much in common. We go from that place to a little cafe and we have coffee. And he reads me some more of the book, and actually it's quite engaging. And I find out that he has this, he uses these algorithms using AI where he feeds in, ouch, sections of the book. And then he has the AI give him notes on it, like, is it like any other artist? Is it good? Is it bad? What does it need? It gives him, it's like an editor. It's like what an editor would do for you. And there's all these breakdowns of analyzing the writing and how it can be improved. So I learned all this stuff, and then I'm asking him questions because these are things that I have to consider. Now I'm thinking about, I've done other things in my life. And so now, and I have done writing before, but now I'm thinking, I want to just write, like, I want to spend 6 weeks and spend 2 hours a day writing, and then whatever comes out, and then that's it. I don't care. I'm publishing it as maybe self-published, I don't care. But it'll be a book, it'll be the book, it'll be, I wrote a book, like that. Well, I wrote a book, like that. And then it can be done, I can do something else. 6 weeks is all I need. Then maybe turn it into an audiobook, or it can do something else. But one thing will lead to another, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, who cares? So, but the point of the story is, you don't expect, I've been very, not lonely, but alone since I've been here. And also, when I got here, I sold everything in the United States. I sold my house, I sold my car, I sold all my stuff, I sold all my paintings, I gave a lot of stuff away, I gave away all of my favorite antiques, and I got on a plane in Los Angeles, and I flew to Seoul, Vietnam, and then I flew from Seoul, to Seoul, South Korea, and I flew to Da Nang, Vietnam, and then here I am. So then you wake up in the morning and you're like, I was here in the spring. So you wake up in the morning and it's a little bit like Apocalypse Now, like I'm waking up and, there's not a fan going around, but it's like Apocalypse Now. Like I'm waking up and I'm in a bed and I'm coming to from a long night of sleep, and the air conditioning is on and it's nice. But then I open the door and like it's slightly humid and it's gray, and I'm like, this is it. This is my life now. I'm in. The honeymoon is over, and now this is where I live, and this is my reality. I live in Vietnam now, and the other part I've realized now that this doesn't have to be forever. I'm telling myself. People say, how long are you going to be there? I don't say indefinitely. I say, well, I think I'm going to shoot for being here for like a year, and then I'll decide if I want to be more time here, or if I want to go to a different part of Vietnam, or live in rural Vietnam, or go to Laos, or go to Colombia, or someplace else. I don't know, just try something else completely. So at least I have some finality. I'll be here for a year, and that time I will have published a book, for better or for worse, and I will have gotten myself much healthier. I will be 30 pounds or 60 pounds lighter by the end of the year, and I will have accomplished some goals. I will have a much better focus on my future. But the key thing I'm making this video about is the fact that coming in contact with somebody randomly, completely random, serendipitously, to bump into someone who you can talk with and you have so much in common, and it turns out it would be one thing if this guy wasn't a talented writer. That would be one thing. I would be like, well, he's a nice guy, but he can't write, for anything. But his writing's really good. I think it's really got potential. It's got potential for in many different ways. It's very visual. It's like a, what do you call that thing? The kid, the ones, it's got a little bit of magic in it. Who's that kid? Who it's like a cartoon, all the kids loved it, and made the person who wrote it really rich. And it's like a sorcerer's apprentice, all that stuff. So it has those elements in it, but then it has the whole gay cultural thing in it. And then it has some very strange sexual things in it included. So this to me sounds like you meet someone, and I'm not the person to say, oh, this is going to go viral, this is going to be big. But it'd be very odd if I were to pick out some guy whose book, unknown writer, is that I would say, oh, he's going to be really good, he's going to be famous. But he could. It really could happen that way. It reads very well. I like the way it sounds, which these days is maybe equally important as the way it's written. So I'm totally into So now I'm at the coffee shop. The guy just left. We're going to meet tomorrow. His name is Anthony, no H, Anthony, and really fun meeting him. I gave him my the outsider artist thing, and so he might look it up and see this, and he'll see me talking. Maybe it's gonna freak him out, but whether or not it does or doesn't really matter, because the main thing is that he will see the power of like being able to go live. And oh, hi Leo Love Missy, and yeah, nice to have at least one. Look, I have one viewer. It's so great. This is my first real viewer I've ever had on one of these things. So thank you very much. So I'll post this. This is the only way I can do these YouTube things now, because I can't plan things out. And anything you do editing wise, forget about it. It's everybody else is producing everything. It's AI enhanced, and I've done it too. I mean, I'm not. Or you use these editing programs that you can do so much, and it's text to voice and all the narration. All these things are so well, they're great. They're fantastic. You can do a lot of stuff, but it's like, why put so much work into something that you can do no work? You can have the AI do the entire thing. So at least if it's live, you know it's authentic. You know it's not a made up, it's not a fake thing, it's a real thing. So it has some authenticity, which is, authenticity is the new black, to use a hack and phrase. So I won't go on too much now about this, but I do want to say I did get my book started. It will be a book. I'm going to finish it in 6 weeks, 90 days. I haven't figured out the details yet, but I have my protagonist, and I started the story, and Stephen King, that's the artist, that's the author. He starts with an idea, and then he just goes with it. He doesn't plan, he doesn't plot, he is as surprised at the turn of each page of what happens with each character, and sometimes it takes him to dark, unknown places. And this is the way lots of writers write, and this is how I think I can write. And it may not be the best writing, but at least it's not fake writing, and I can get out some of these stories of my winding road of history, and you'll understand better why I'm call myself the outsider artist, outsider influencer, because maybe I've had influence and maybe I haven't, but I've definitely been an outsider the whole way along. And I just think it's great that someone said hi on here. All right, so that's me. I'm going to sign off for now, but I want to do this more regularly. I don't know what day it is, Monday. Maybe I'll do these things on Monday as opposed to a Sunday, an odd day, an odd time. So thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned and click and follow and like and all that stuff. Okay, let me see if I can get out of here. End.